Hi, I'm Greg and welcome to Electric Car Australia, the Aussie EV YouTube channel for those wanting to know more about electric cars and sustainable living technologies. If it's your first time visiting the channel, welcome. So today you're going to meet Leah and Matt, the happy owners of a Tesla Model 3 who have just added a second EV to the driveway, the Ora. Now this is another Chinese EV to recently hit the Australian market from the Great Wall Motors brand, or GWM. Now I haven't had a chance to get my hands on one of these as yet to have a good look over it, but everyone I've talked to are really impressed with this retro looking little electric vehicle, which, as you'll hear from Leah shortly, was a good replacement for her Suzuki Swift and perfect for doing her mixed driving, highway and city daily commute to and from work. Now, with petrol prices here in Brisbane recently hitting a record $2.35 a litre, a small efficient EV like this one makes a lot of financial sense, with the added environmental and health benefits to boot. Now, I met Leah and Matt at the recent AEVA Cleveland EV Experience Day, and we had a good chat in the video about the type of second car they needed, why they chose the Ora, including the comparisons they made against some other EVs, and the dealership buying and servicing experience. Now, as usual, at the end of the video, I'll include some further details, specifications and pricing on the Ora here in Australia. But now let's meet Leah and Matt. So here we are looking at another vehicle that I haven't had a chance to test drive yet, the Ora. And I keep going to say Funky Cat, but that's what they call them overseas, the Ora in Australia. So I'm with Leah and Matt today, the proud new owners of an Ora, and they're going to tell us a little bit about the car. So what do you guys think of it?
I love it. It took me a little while to decide which model, whether I was going to look at an MG or a Dolphin. I wanted to go from my Suzuki Swift into, another smaller type car.
Yeah.
I didn't need anything massive. I didn't want an SUV. So we sort of and ahed, and then we test drove this, took it for a good couple of goes, and been really happy with it so far.
Fantastic. So you're in the market for a smaller car. Was it your first EV?
No, hubby's got a Tesla Model 3.
Okay,
so so we were used to that. He's got the long range, so I just knew that I needed something to commute to work and back, so we didn't want to go like the sort of more extended battery. We just thought the entry level would be suitable.
There's no point in paying for big heavy batteries if you don't need it, is there? Just for running around town commuting, something smaller, more fit for purpose.
So it gets me to work and back, so that's a round trip of about 30 k's. We charge it once on the weekend using the Tesla charger. So and sort of working with our solar to charge both cars. So it's going good.
So no, it's pretty easy to live with an EV. You mentioned the Tesla charger, so that's your home charger that you already had installed. The Auras come with what we call a granny charger, so just a slow charger that you plug into your 10 amp power point. That comes with the car? Yep.
It's rated at 8 amps, so not full.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they take a bit off for safety. So in most people's cases, you may not even need that home charger. If you're only doing sort of that 80, 100 kilometres a day, you can charge overnight. So out of the other vehicles that you looked at, what was the clincher that got the Ora?
This one we chose, it's very unique, it's different to the others.
Styling?
Yeah, styling. I like the single seamless screen. Rather than, it's got a square screen here, a square screen there. It's just got the one seamless screen. I've got my Apple CarPlay. It works like the Tesla where it shows you on the road with what's around you. So you've got
360-degree cameras.
Yeah, the 360 degrees. This one is a slightly higher ride height, so it's good for getting in and out of, especially if you've got, tired knees.
So not SUV, but not
just,
low sedan.
It's a little bit higher than the others do.
And does that affect the handling? How do you find the weight distribution handles well?
I find it amazing on the road. It's really smooth, really stable, and we've been really quite impressed with it. It's quick when it needs to be. So it's been really good.
So has it been better than you thought like in those sorts of things with
Absolutely.
handling?
Yeah, I was a bit worried, you know, I had a little Suzuki Swift Sport, so, you know, small, zippy, in and out.
Yep.
And I knew this would be a bit quicker and things like that, but
Yeah.
I also knew it was bigger.
Yeah.
So I was a bit stressed about that.
Bigger and heavier. Yeah.
Bigger, heavier, but it just handles and it's just really smooth.
Yeah. So let's broach the subject of being a Chinese car, because I get a lot of comments, some good, some bad, on the channel about
Absolutely.
Chinese vehicles and comfort
Yeah.
with all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
How do you guys find the build quality, the dealership experience? Was there any concerns around that, I guess?
No, I don't think so. The dealership were really good. Anything we had concerns about, they followed up. You know, including just even giving me the mats when they arrived because they weren't there yet.
Yep.
The build quality, to be honest, if I climbed in and out of, you know, the competitors' cars, I find this one has a much classier finish.
Yep.
Everything overall just looks cleaner. It's just, it's just those little
It's nice
attention
and
to
soft,
details.
soft touch up top until
Yeah.
you get
It's
to
not
elbow
hard.
height, and
Yeah.
that's where you get your hard, scratchy plastic.
Which is probably okay because I've got little
That's
kids
what I
and that's
said. I
practical
said-
because
Correct.
I said the
yeah.
hard plastics are where they need to be.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. And everything else is just really nice. You know, it's got the suede finish dash. You know, the armrests are soft. You know, everything's really nice. The steering wheel's great. It's a comfortable car to drive.
no, that's great. And what was the wait? Did you have to order it and wait? Because that's obviously been a big
So
thing as
I
well.
got in really early and were pushing the dealers for when it was going to arrive. And they actually told me what demos were coming. So I was a bit sneaky and I said, well, can we make the white one not be a demo? So I got in a little bit before everyone else by taking essentially their demo stock. And so that was okay. But otherwise, the wait time would have been only like a couple of months, I think.
It's not too
Yeah,
bad. I think the
yeah.
6-12 month wait things it's gone.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah.
give your dealer a plug. Where you guys are from the sunny
Yeah,
coast?
Sunshine Coast, and we actually got it through the Kunda Park dealership, and they were really great.
Yep.
It just went for its first service, we'll call
Yep.
it.
Yep.
And look, they were fantastic. They spent a lot of time with Matt going over the software update it had, what they did. They took screenshots and printed it out of how it was charging on their charger there.
So
And
really
they-
happy with that customer
they're
experience.
Really happy.
Yeah.
They went above and beyond, spent a lot of time.
Yeah, correct.
And I hear one of the advantages of the service is that it's only a $99 set price.
Absolutely.
What's the schedule? Is it 12 months, 2 year?
Yep, so 12 months or 15,000 kilometres.
Okay, and it's a $99.
$99
Yeah.
for the first 5 services.
Yeah, which as EV owners we actually like to see. I think that builds a bit of trust with the brand because we know there's not a lot to do.
Correct.
And they just seem to be having a bit of a laugh at us charging these higher
Well, we
prices.
actually did a lot of research into the 3 vehicles we were looking at, and that is one reason as well why we looked at this one, because it didn't make sense to us to put money where we knew it wasn't warranted.
Yes, with that
And,
ongoing
yeah,
cost.
And just, you know, so with that, the unique styling and just the nice finish, it was the standout car for us.
Fantastic. Well, thanks very much for sharing some information
you.
about it. Thanks for actually bringing it along to the event because it's really important that owners like yourselves come along to these events and share
Yeah.
your experience and your vehicles
That's
with
been
the
good.
community. So,
Thank
yeah,
you.
thanks.
All right.
Take care. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers. that's it for another video. Special thanks to Leah and Matt for their time in sharing their real life experiences with the Ora. And I think it's so important for anyone thinking about an EV to get this genuine feedback from real owners and EV drivers. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share the video with your mates, give it the big thumbs up, and if you can spare a couple of dollars via a one-off donation or a monthly subscription, please visit the supporter links in the show notes, as well as the links to the other information that we've mentioned in the video. Until next time, take care, stay safe, look after your friends and family, and we'll talk soon. Cheers.